Hey, what's going on, y'all? We're here
Hi, everyone.
with another Transformer review. Now, this guy I don't know a whole lot about, so I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to let him do the talking because I've seen him a time or two, but I don't know a lot about him.
And that character is this guy, which y'all can't really see far away. And this is, of course, Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Thunderwing. And this character did not appear in the G1 cartoon. He only appeared in the Marvel Transformers comics, which my dad has never read because the Marvel Transformers comics came out in the 1980s, and this guy was in it, but my dad has never read the Marvel Transformers comics. He only seen the cartoon.
Yeah.
But this guy did not appear in the cartoon. He only appeared in the comics.
The only thing I know about this guy is he actually had a G1 release back then.
And it was part of the Pretenders line, where the robots have two shells that...
It's like the outer shell, and then it's split in half, and then the real Autobot or Decepticons in there. So he was part of the Pretender lines. That's why it was right there towards the end of the whole saga of Transformers. So I don't know a whole lot about him. He knows more about him than I do.
But if you remember from the review of me and my dad doing a review of the Transformers IDW hardcover books, which was Phase 1, Volume 2, this guy, Thunderwing, was in it. And he appeared in the 4-issue miniseries called Transformers Stormbringer.
And that's why I asked him. I was like, Colton, he looks familiar. I don't know where I've seen him from because I said I know he looks very familiar. I just don't remember. And then he informed me where I've seen him from. And I said, oh, yeah, okay. So...
Now, I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about this figure for the review because I've already reviewed this figure before. Not this guy, but a repaint of this figure, and that was Transformers Generations Sky Shadow, which has the same transformations, but the only difference is that when Sky Shadow is in robot mode, he has a little bit of changes to him from this guy.
There you go. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell for this guy right here.
So let's head over to the review area and check him out. Stay tuned. And And here we are at the review area, and here we have Thunderwing here.
Now, as far as I know, this is not a replica of any real world jet that I know of. Of course, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen a jet look like this. So this is more of a Cybertronian, I guess, jet of his alt mode.
Or I think this is supposed to be an homage to the original G1 toys jet mode.
It could be.
Did the original G1 Thunderwing toy had a jet mode?
It did have. Well, I'd have to back up and check that out. I want to say yes. I want to say yes. Because the Pretenders, they were robots, but they did transform into another mode.
I'm also gonna say that he did had a jet mode.
But like I said, we never had him as a action figure / toy at that time, so I have nothing to compare it to. But I want to say yes.
For the original G1 toy. And I'm not gonna waste a lot of time talking about the jet mode, because like I already told y'all, I've already reviewed this mold before. And the only difference is just the color scheme here. Which, as you can see, it has a lot of gray, blue, and it does have both of these Decepticon symbols here on both wings. And it does have some nice gold paint on these things here, and has the translucent orange cockpit here. And the front of the jet here still does remove, and you have this little drone thing which has some blue wings on it and some black on the back thruster piece here, and a little translucent orange cockpit here. And it does have 2 guns here. And he still does have the same retractable landing gears like Sky Shadow has. And he does still have those 2 missile launchers that you would attach to on these holes here, but I don't have them. I do have them with me, but they're stored away somewhere. But you would attach them onto these holes here.
So this guy, he looks pretty menacing, even in his jet mode. That is an impressive. I like the way that the down swoop angle of the the fins do. That's pretty unique. I do like the downward swoop. As it goes up, then it goes down. I do like that. That's different. That's different. Instead of just straight plain fins. I like the way his alt mode looks. It looks pretty menacing. It looks like exactly what it looks like. There to destroy. Because he also has these guns right here on the side. In front. By the cockpit. One on the left, one on the right.
I also like how his chat mode looks. Him and his repaint counterpart, which is Sky Shadow or Black Shadow. Because, yes, his real name was also Black Shadow. And he's the character from Transformers Victory that only was released in Japan.
Yeah, because I've never seen this guy in a cartoon. You would have to get it from overseas or something like that to find out what his deal and issue is, because the Transformers cartoon stopped before we got to this point, so we don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know a whole lot about him. I know he was part of Pretenders, but that's all I know.
But this guy, like you heard from the beginning of the video, was not in the cartoon. He was only in the Marvel Transformers comics. And also in the IDW comics.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to go through the whole transformation here on camera. So if you want to know how to transform this guy, go watch my Transformers Generations Sky Shadow video, because him and Generations Sky Shadow both have the same transformations. Nothing's been changed. They just both have the same transformations. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump cut the camera and we'll see the robot mode. So be right back. And here we have Thunderwing in his robot mode.
Now, I would have to say his robot mode, it looks menacing, and he just looks like, I don't know how to put it, he doesn't look like a conventional Decepticon. He kind of looks like a demon-like Decepticon. You'll see what I mean when we zoom in on the head sculpt.
But this is supposed to homage the original Thunderwing figure, of course, because all of the sculpting on the chest and the head here should look familiar to y'all of the original G1 Thunderwing figure.
Even the way his wings on the back, they kind of look like a cape. They kind of look like a cape. This is To me, that's what it looks like.
And the remoldings that they did is they only did a couple of remoldings on this figure. And that is the head sculpt here and his chest here, which kind of does look like a little rib cage.
Yeah, kind of.
Whereas as Sky Shadow, which I have reviewed a couple years ago, he had a more robotic chest. But this one kind of looks like he has a rib cage to him. And the rest is the same as Sky Shadow. And he has the same articulations as Sky Shadow. And if I had his two guns, you would fit them in both of his hands here.
Now, does Sky Shadow, does he have light piping like this one here does?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I want y'all to get a good look at this face. That face, that is just, I don't know who decided to make that face, but that is awesome. He has got...
And he looks like he has like a little grin.
Yeah, he does. And if I'm right, he's got teeth, sharp teeth. Like razor sharp teeth. From what I gathered also in the comic book. The IDW.
Or the Marvel comics.
Yeah.
Because in the IDW comics, which was the...
He kind of looks like a Dracula of Decepticon Transformer. I don't know. It's weird. I cannot really describe this guy right here because he's unique in itself. He just kind of looks like a demon Dracula Transformer. Bad guy.
And the IDW comics, which was the 4-issue Transformers Stormbringer miniseries, he had some sharp teeth. And also in the original Marvel Transformers comics.
Okay.
And he does have some green on him. And also some gold on him to help break up a lot of the white and blue on him. And he also has like some darker green on him, like his arms, his little side skirts, and also his little hips here. These are the darker green, right? And he does have some gold paint on the sides of his biceps here. And some black on him, which are these things here. And of course, you can position these guns up, or you can have them at an angle if you want to, just like with Sky Shadow. And his face does have some gold paint on his face with some black on the top of his forehead and some like neon green on him.
And if I'm right, that is light piping, right?
Yes.
Wow. Y'all check that out.
He does have some light piping on the back.
Okay, there it is, right there.
Oh.
Yay!
and I just dropped him.
You just dropped him. He just...
And that is about it.
Yeah, like I said, to me, he just looks like a demon Dracula Decepticon. Demon Dracula, that's 3Ds, isn't it? Demon Dracula Decepticon. That is DDD. D. Yes, D. 3Ds.
Yes.
Yes, Demon Dracula Decepticon. Wow. Try saying that quick 3 times. Wow.
So, final thoughts. Really cool looking figure in both modes. Because, like I told y'all before in the beginning of the video, this guy has the same transformation and the same sculpts with a little bit of modifications done to this figure, and that is the chest and the head, which looks really cool.
So, I think that's about it. And I'm going to let Colton sign us out.
So, I think that is about it. So, there you have it. Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Thunderwing. And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. Or if you want to, y'all could also follow me or support me on Patreon. And I will leave a link to my Patreon account in the description box down below. Or you can also click on the little Patreon box right here in this corner. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.